Hello, Jesse Good here, back from the review, and it's been a while since I reviewed a set, but today we're reviewing a Toys R Us exclusive event set, and this set doesn't have a set number, but it is the Batman Bat Signal. It was available in the United States on October 18th, 2014. From 12 to 2, there was an event in the store where you could build this and then take it home. And we'll take a look at the packaging and all the little stuff that comes with it, because you also get an exclusive comic book, and of course the set itself. So without further ado, let's take a look into this set. Alright, so here are the instructions for this build. It's actually just one leaflet of paper, but if you want to build it, you could just kind of pause this video right here, because here's just the steps. It's just one-sided paper, so it's just a very quick build. And then for the pieces, if you want to build it, here's what you gotta get. 19 pieces all together. The most hardest piece to get is probably going to be this one, because it only comes in 2 sets, which besides this one, which are the Batman board game, which was a very rare 2013 set, and then the Batcave from 2012, which is more expensive and getting discontinued as we speak. Let's one last close up on all these instructions. And that's it for instructions, and then of course you get this little bag to put your pieces in if you build it there. There's also this awesome comic book, which we'll take a look at after the build, because I want to take kind of a more in-depth look at this, but I know a lot of you guys really care about the build. So we'll go into the build first, and then after that we'll take a look at this comic book, because there's some great artwork in there. So let's get into the build. So here is the build for this set. You don't get any Batman minifigure, but I will bring out one just for size comparison. It's 19 pieces all together, and a very cool build, because usually with these Toys R Us freebies, they're very quick mini-scale sets, but this one's actually minifigure scale, because the Bat Signal is about this size in the comics from what I could tell, and in some of the movies. For example, the teaser from Batman vs Superman, he kind of had what looked like a Bat Signal, and it was the same size as him from my understanding. And the best part about this is this little radar dish right here, which I pointed out earlier, only comes in 2 other sets, so it's a very rare piece. So that's nice to get that, and it's all printed, it's not a sticker or anything like that. And the bottom part rotates 360 degrees on this little plate right here. So you can spin it 360 degrees if you like. And this little dish part right here also spins 360 degrees. So that's very, very cool. And that's really it for the build. I mean, it's a very simple build. You could kind of detach it if you want. If you don't want it to spin, you just detach the plate on the bottom, which may take a little bit of a grip right there. And then you can make it just kind of stay like that. But yeah, I like the build, because if you see it in size comparison to this Batman minifigure, which does not come with the set, I just want to show it for size comparison, it looks very cool, because, you know, he sets up the signal. And yeah, you could kind of use it, put it maybe on a building or whatnot. And we've never really gotten a Bat Signal before this. I mean, we've gotten a few little lights and stuff like that. Like, I know in the Junior Batcave, they kind of have just a kind of a generic light, not really necessarily a Bat Signal. And I know we got one in the board game, but that was micro scale. So it's very cool to get a Bat Signal like this, because it's not a build that we've really gotten before in a set. So that's it for this, and we'll take a look at the comic book right now. Alright, so here's the comic book for the set. There's some great artwork in here, and it was actually a San Diego Comic-Con comic book that came out from this year. So if you went to San Diego Comic-Con, you most likely have this. But you can see this cover right here, which is going to be probably too big for my camera. It's actually a whole fold-out cover. So you got the villains right there. And then you got the cover right here. And on the back, you got some of the heroes. So it's this whole panorama, which looks great all together. You can see that carries all the way up right there. And if I had the space and room, I would probably hang this up, because it's just some great artwork. And they were nice enough to give me 2 of these comic books, so I might be able to probably rip one out very, very carefully. And inside, there's even some more kind of artwork right here, which I remember seeing these online. And you would think that they would show some 2015 versions, and they kind of do. They show the 2015 Black Manta and Brainiac and Gorilla Grodd, but they don't show the 2015 Sinestro, which looks kind of weird. And that's it for that whole cover spiel, and there's actually some nice artwork with these little Lego Club magazine comics, which I get some of those when I shop at the Lego store, so I kind of based off of that, and I believe these are the same exact ones that appeared in there before, so they're nothing really new for this. nevertheless, they're still very cool to get those reprinted because it kind of fits just kind of a comic book adventure. And I'm breezing through here, but like I said, you could easily find these from the Lego Club magazine and stuff. I believe they even put them online if you type in the right codes. This one was cool because this one in particular, we thought we were going to get Scarface. I think is it Scarface? I think that's, yeah, me, Scarface. We thought we were going to get him because this looks like a very official minifigure because these are all pieces that exist before. But of course, seeing the Justice League 2015 wave, we're not getting any Scarface whatsoever, which kind of sucks. I remember, I think this one was printed in the beginning of this year in that Lego Club magazine. There's Justice League. And there's also those motivational posters that were posted on the Lego Batman Facebook page. This one's cool because it actually shows that Comic-Con exclusive suit and the 2015 one from the Green Lantern space set. And this one's pretty sweet because it's, you know, teamwork. It's kind of like a reference to the Lego movie Batman. And then there's that nice artwork. So this was really made to kind of celebrate the 75th anniversary of Batman. And I think it's a very cool comic book. And that's really it for this whole build in overall. I think that the actual freebie right here is one of the best in a while. I think the best since the Emmett one from earlier in this year. And if you want to get these and you miss this event, you actually probably have some luck if you ask your Toys R Us employees if they have any left over. That's what I usually do, and they usually have some left over in the back. So do that if you really want this, maybe tomorrow or the day after, because sometimes they have stock left over. So that's it for now, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.